What if I told you that from today henceforth, I would be giving you 5,000 shillings every month? Wouldn't I be like your new best friend? Like you and me would be like this. Well, no, I'm not going to give you 5,000 shillings, hello. But I'm going to share with you 15 tips of how you can save thousands and thousands of shillings just on your food budget. How cool is that? So we are a family of 7, all right? We have 4 kids, the eldest is 6, and we have a house of police with us. So our food budget used to be like so big. So let's go straight to the 15 tips of how we have reduced our food budget by thousands and thousands of shillings every month. Tip number 1 is buying in bulk. Yes, you guys know I love Marikiti if you've been watching this channel for even a minute. And I love to do our vegetable shopping there, our fruit shopping there. I go there twice a month. Once at the beginning of the month when we are batch cooking, we batch cook for the whole month. If you're interested, I'll link a video. And also in the middle of the month when you're going to top up our fruits. So it's amazing. Oh, stuff in Marikiti is so cheap. Why are you still buying your vegetables at the estate? Why? Tip number 2 is buying at the right places. Again, as I said, not just buying in bulk, like when you get the right place, buy in bulk, but also make sure you're buying at the right places. Another example is meat. We prefer to buy our meat from the slaughterhouse in Dagoretti because it's like, oh, so much cheaper. For a kg of meat, we buy, it costs us about 300 shillings or between 280 and 300, depending on the time you go and what's going on in the world at that point. But it's way cheaper than where we used to buy at City Market, obviously. Tip number 3 is take a second look at your menu. Yes, I really hope you have a food menu. If you don't have a food menu, please, I have made a list about a video about meal planning and you gotta check it out because it has such amazing tips. Now, come closer, let me show you what I mean about taking a second look at your menu. So this is what I mean about having a second look at your menu. This was ours for January to March 2021. We don't eat meat every day and we have planned it that way. So on Monday, we will have beef for dinner. On Tuesday, we have rice and lentils. On Wednesday, we will have chapo and chicken. On Thursday, we will have spaghetti and chickpeas. So every day, basically what I mean is we try not to eat meat dishes every day. Do you know there are people who have meat every single day in this Kenya? It's not even that good for your health. So anyway, what we did is to reduce our food budget is we try to alternate between one day we have a meat dish, the next day a vegetarian dish, like that. And it's really amazing. We're saving so much money. Number 5 is meal your own flour. Now this is our porridge flour. This is what we used to make porridge. And we have it milled back at the country. My mom does it for us because she lives in the country and it saves so much money. And not only do we mill our own porridge flour, we also do it for maize flour and wheat flour. It really saves a bundle as opposed to buying it from the supermarket. Tip number 6 is batch cooking. Yeah, now this is straight from our freezer. I don't know if you can see, it's really freezing, you guys. So this is beef that we have made and we love batch cooking. I hope you have seen that video. It's really nice. It gives you great tips on how to go about batch cooking. So as I said, we cook food once a month and the rest of the month is just removing from the freezer. And it's so much money because you don't end up wasting vegetables that you bought that you didn't cook or and you know, the more you shop, the more money you spend. So once you buy vegetables, like at the beginning of the month, we cook all of them and all that remains is just removing your yummy food from the freezer and eating every single day until a month is over. Tip number 7 again has to do with your food menu, which is maximize on your leftovers. Now come closer, let me show you what I mean. So what this means is we actually plan on which day to have leftovers. As you can see, it's right here. So we make sure that we have a planned day on which we are going to go through the fridge and make sure that we're finishing all the food that is getting left. And that saves so much money because you don't end up throwing away food that was put in the fridge 16 years ago and it started rotting, and then now you have to throw it away and wasting food. Oh my goodness, that is so wasteful and you lose so much money. So plan a day on which you'll be having leftovers. Sometimes on some months we actually have 2 days on which we specifically focus on finishing everything that has been left in the fridge over the week. Tip number 8 is teach your kids how to serve themselves, because sometimes when we as grown-ups tend to serve kids, we tend to serve them grown-up portions and then they just eat a little and then the rest gets tossed away. Let me show you what I mean. Now I have 2 bowls here and my kids use both of them, but unfortunately you will find that if it is a grown-up serving, especially some of our nannies, they will tend to, if they're serving with this bowl, they will actually put a lot of food in it because of the size of the bowl. You know, even when you're trying to lose weight, they say you should eat with smaller portions, because the bigger the serving plate, the more food that you put in it. So they might put a lot of food here for the kids, while the child's tummy capacity is actually just this size. But when you teach your kids how to serve themselves, they will actually know to serve smaller portions because they know how hungry they are. And this avoids so much wastage of the food that we throw away that kids don't finish. It's back to the food menu for tip number 9, which is schedule days for eating out. As in, basically, don't just eat out on impulse, because if you haven't scheduled it, you'll find that any day when you don't feel motivated to cook, you just eat out. Or any day that you're feeling like a bit lazy or you don't like what you have cooked, you just eat out. And you end up eating out so many times. Now, for us who are trying to get out of debt and get to Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps, we rarely eat out. I mean, rarely. Let me tell you, according to Dave Ramsey, he says until you get out of debt, you should only see the inside of a restaurant if you're working there. Well, we're not that extreme, so we do try to eat out a bit because the kids love eating. But a bit means probably once every 3 months. Yes. The rest of the time we will eat food that we have cooked and planned for. Plus, we also know how to make some pretty nice food. I've made a few videos on that. So yeah, it's not so bad. So yeah. If you are finding this content useful, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up like this, and also to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, for all this amazing content. Tip number 11 is buy only what you will consume. And here is what I mean. We used to buy chicken, like whole chicken, whole chicken. But I realized we didn't know what to do with the neck, the back, the what. Most people only want to eat the thigh and the drumstick. And that's because they're the meatiest parts, the juiciest parts. Whether you're roasting chicken, whether you're making a stew out of it, they're just the best part. So what we decided is we will stop buying the whole chicken and just buy the legs and the thighs, and it saves so much money. We have been buying them from City Market. But you guys, I'm looking for a place where I can get them for cheaper. We don't buy beef from City Market anymore. As I said, we buy from the slaughterhouse, and that really works. But for chicken, I am really having a hard time. If anyone knows where I can buy only the chicken legs, the thigh, and the drumstick, please help a sister out and let me know in the comment section below, because this girl wants to save money, and lots of money. I love money, lots and lots of money. Is that how that song goes? I don't know. But basically, you guys know what I mean. Tip number 11 is check on your storage of your vegetables and your fruits, because sometimes you buy these things. If you're not a batch cooker like me, if you don't cook all your stuff like in once, it starts rotting in your pantry. That's what I mean. It starts rotting in your pantry, and then you have to throw it away. So please make sure that you're storing your vegetables and your fruits in the right way. And I will make a video of exactly how we store, especially our fruits and our greens, because we do buy greens. And you will see exactly how you can save money by preventing wastage through food rotting in your own house. So this is what I mean about storage. You guys, look at this. Look at these funky eggplants. You see, what happened is we batch cooked for the month, and then unfortunately I had bought too many because Marikiti prices, you know. So now, yeah, they're going bad. I need to find something to do with them so they don't completely get rotten. But find a way to store your vegetables so that they won't get bad. Or just batch cook like me and save money. I mean, it's so easy. Check out that video. Tip number 12 is such an amazing and favorite of mine, which is make your own. Yes, you don't have to buy everything. You don't. Please don't buy everything. For instance, of course, we make our own yogurt. We love yogurt. It's so good for your body. It's so good for your gut. Puts great bacteria in your gut. So we make our own yogurt. We have a video which I'm going to link right here. And also you can make your own granola. You can make your own cheese. You can make your own lots of things. Basically, you can make your own stuff in your kitchen to prevent spending so much money. I think even just on yogurt alone, we are saving about 1,500 shillings every month just on yogurt alone, because as I said, we have 4 kids, and even us as grown-ups love taking yogurt. So yeah, we're saving so much money just from making our own yogurt. So if you guys can hear, some people are having a lot of fun and making noise, but I'm trying to speak as loud as I can so that kids can have fun and mommy can make her own videos. Tip number 13 is reduce your snacks budget by making your own. I mean, we rarely buy snacks in this house because one, the ones in the supermarket have way too much sodium. They're not that good for us. And also because it's cheaper to just make your own. So instead of buying, like, for example, biscuits, because biscuits are nice, but they'll cost you money, we find it's cheaper to make, for example, tea scones, which can serve the same. I mean, have a video on how to make your own tea scones. It's easy, it's cheaper. I mean, for the same amount you spend on one packet of biscuits, you probably make like 2 or 3 batches of scones. And it's really nice. Tip number 14 is take advantage of offers. Yes, take advantage of offers. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. This is something that we bought a few days ago. It's buy 2 get 1 free. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the supermarket. It's spaghetti. So when we find offers, you guys, we just buy. We buy because we know that our kids love spaghetti. And so we know that even if you don't finish using them this week, we will use them the following weeks. And these are long-lasting things. So you can buy as much as you want because they won't go bad in your closet. In your closet, please don't put food in your closet. They won't go bad in your pantry. Another thing that we love to buy when we find offers is this. Look at this. This Weetabix, in fact, we just opened it right now for breakfast. Comes like this in this pack, okay? So you buy this one and you get this one for free. I mean, who doesn't love free things? Who? And what's wrong with them? Because we love free things here. Yeah. And also look at this. Look at this. So of course, when you go to the supermarket, why would you buy another oil and this one has this baby here just waiting for you and it's free? I mean, seriously, get the mother and the baby. Don't leave the baby in the supermarket. So basically, take advantage of offers. And tip number 15, first of all, if you have watched this video up to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And please let me know in the comment section below, what would you do if you had 5,000 shillings extra every month? I mean, how would you spend it? I personally would, of course, I would go into paying off my debts so that I can get out of baby step number 2 and become financially free. Please check out that video. It's really informative. It will help you know what exactly to do with your money. It will give you a plan. We have such a grand plan in this house. Excuse me for that. We have such a grand plan in this house, but first we need to get out of debt and we're saving money. So 5,000 shillings every month would mean quite a lot to us. So now tip number 15 is get alternatives, and this is what I mean. Instead of always getting your protein from your meat, of course get your protein from lentils and get your proteins from eggs. Eggs are such an amazing cheap source of protein. I mean, for 330 shillings you will get a whole tray of eggs, and you have such amazing protein for your family. Now I was going to buy a new tray of eggs just for demonstration, and then I remembered I'm trying to save money, so yeah, I didn't buy. So yeah, I mean saving money is real. And if anyone knows where I can buy eggs cheaper, please let a girl know. Help a sister out. Because these ones, we bought them at 330, and it really hurt. It really hurt. I want to buy eggs at 280 shillings. You guys, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I really hope you have found this video helpful. If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. I will see you in the next one. Bye.